You talk about looking forward to the summer. Here's a kid, he's finishing up high school, gets an offer to go to a big-time college, and might be able to qualify for the Olympics.
Mark, how crazy would that be? A high school kid really making track history and making a big name for himself across the country from right here in Arizona. Big day for one of the best athletes in our state, Gilbert High School track star Vance Nilsson, committed to Florida today, but this summer he's got much bigger goals. Records are heavy, and Gilbert senior Vance Nilsson has a bunch of them.
I know every single person on this list. Yeah, I had an idea that I could break it.
The 18-year-old just shattered the national record for the 300-meter hurdles at the state meet. Come on, Vance, go! Push it up! Crossing the finish line all alone. With a blazing time of 34.83 seconds.
Yeah, I was super happy.
He's as even kill as it gets, but to see that was really cool.
He's the first American to run it under 35 seconds, and it's the 6th fastest time ever recorded in the event. Why the hurdles?
It had started right here on this track.
Not bad for someone who was just thrown into the hurdles during his freshman year at Gilbert High School.
The hurdles coach, me and my friend came in together, and she was like, "You're doing hurdles." Super skinny. I went out for the football team, but I never started my freshman year, so I was sort of more drawn to track just because I was more naturally talented at it.
Did you always like to run?
Yeah, my mom put me in turkey trots and 5Ks and 10Ks ever since I was 10 years old.
Like to run now?
I do now, yeah, but back then when she had me in all the distance races and stuff, I didn't love it.
Finishing your high school career with a handful of new records is worth bragging to mom and dad about.
They say it every time. They're like, every week. I don't know if it can get any better, but it does every week.
It can get a lot better, like maybe making the USA Olympic team better. Vance will attempt to qualify for the USA track and field trials this summer. He'll have to up the distance. At the next level, the race is 400 meters.
There hasn't really been anybody in Arizona to push me so far. So I think once I run it a couple more times, I'll be fine. I think I can hit the standard. I think I can drop something very good.
You know, guys, I have no question that he can hit that standard. Now, he's got about 3.5 weeks to do it. Middle of June is kind of the cutoff point for the Olympic trials. He's going to run some meets coming up with his club team here in Arizona. But I'm telling you, this kid can fly. Talked to Devin Allen the other day, and he was bummed that he broke his record. But he was like, man, that kid is really, really good. That's a name to remember, moving forward, remember when he was in high school type of role.
Just seems so naturally gifted.
Yeah, by the way, he's tall, too. I look
I was wondering how tall is he?
Yeah, he's 6'4", 6'5". He's up there.
Oh, yeah.
He's up there.